We've officially set off on our 125cc motorbike from Chiang Mai to do this loop in the Northern Highlands of Thailand, and it's called the Mae Hong Son Loop. We're attempting to cover over 700 kilometers and 4,088 curves as we make our way through the loop in 7 days. We've made it to our first destination near the top of Thailand's highest peak, where we slept in a globe tent in the middle of a thunderstorm. Let's get started with day 2 of the trip.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
From WeWanderlustCo. We had a thunderous night last night. It was thundering and raining and pouring.
Yeah, it was pouring so hard. Our bike got wet. I think we were already inside. But yeah, it just the way it started, and the power went out.
And came back on.
Yeah, came back on in the middle of us enjoying the rain drops on the dome.
Yeah, the sound of the raindrops on the dome was pretty nice. Woke up to a nice misty morning, and the roosters. So
the roosters started calling around like 4, I think. But so we were kind of up early, but it's a beautiful morning.
Very serene, peaceful.
Yeah. We see some farmers out in the front on the hills working.
On the hill.
It's really nice and quiet, which we like. But today is going to be our second leg of the day from Doi Intanon to Mae Sariang. So it's 3 hours from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first stop is going to be the 2 pagodas on the top of the hill, highest peak. And then we'll head over to Mae Sariang.
See you on the road.
Is it real orchids?
I'm just touching it to make sure it's real. It's real. It's coming out of the branches.
Set to go?
Yeah. I really love remote places and kind of rural areas because it's more serene, quiet. People are nicer. I think the person who checked us in, we don't know if he's the owner or not, or if it's just the staff, but he's really nice. Beautiful smile. I don't know if we mentioned it's an hour away from the national park. So if you like places like this, we'd highly recommend coming here because it's away from like all the crowds, the tours that come in. Or I think you can also rent tents within the national park. But this was a really nice experience. If you kind of want to stay away, drive up and down an hour away, and then make your way back down to the park, spend your days there. But highly recommend. Mr. Boone was so kind
to give us some bananas.
Some bananas for the road. That is
so nice.
Sweet. Yeah,
Cup.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Take care. Bye.
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm good. It's just so sweet.
So just down the road from our camping site where we stayed last night is this nice coffee shop. 75 baht. We bought 2 different things, Thai tea and a hot coffee. Have a nice view of the mountain on the side, across the road, and pretty serene. Just the sound of rivers and the jungle. Relaxing?
Yeah.
Nice.
First time I've seen the hammock after a while, so.
Pretty nice though, right?
Yeah.
Nice chill spot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? You can see the river below. The stream is really nice. The ambiance is really relaxing. And I really like the wall. It looks like the mats that my aunts and my grandmothers used to weave.
Made out of either coconut leaves?
Yeah.
Yeah, or
So I don't know.
could be bamboo.
Yeah.
There's cows on the road.
They're so cute.
Trying to get them off the road.
So I got the iced Thai tea, which looks so delicious. Waseem got his nice hot coffee. Now let's enjoy with the view.
How is it?
Oh, one thing that I've noticed in Thailand is the strong taste of the Thai tea. So I think like they brew it probably for a while.
Wow, possibly.
That's why you always get that strong.
Get the nice strong tea.
Cheers. We're doing it. Oh my God. We are doing this on the 125.
So you're not gonna find big name gas stations, but you'll find these small little fuel pumps. We actually saw it going to our accommodation last night, so we knew exactly where to stop over on the way back. The thing is, you don't want to get stuck in the middle of the road.
It's so funny. Whenever you put money in there and you press start for the fuel to start coming out, there's music.
Alright, here we go.
And we're done. Oh God, I've never heard something like that. That's so cool. This was our first glimpse of what we had passed by at night on our way to the accommodation last night. But realizing there were eroded roadways and rods sticking out of the ground wasn't too settling. We passed by villagers selling fruits, but the most noticeable part of this drive was how steep the climb was up to the highest peak in Thailand. The incline was steep and the bike may have been strained more than any other point in the entire trip. We were rethinking our decision of the 125cc, but it turned out just fine. Found parking. Have your nice coffee shop up there. You can come get your coffee, relax, enjoy the Queen's Pagoda. This is called the Queen's because it's painted purple. The King's is like a gray. Yeah, it's not that exciting, but ooh, so nice. That's the King. That's the Queen.
The question is, which way should we go? To the right pagoda or to the left?
Right is the Queen, Left is the king. I'll pick the queen.
Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Problem solved.
A lot of steps.
Whole lot of steps. I've been walking a lot during this trip. Hopefully it'll help me lose some weight, which is a good thing. Then we realize
They have escalators. Wow. Anyways.
hard way is the more scenic way, I say.
Yeah.
Let's do this. These are the twin royal pagodas, both to commemorate the 60th anniversary
Birth anniversary, yeah.
Yeah, birth anniversary of the king and queen. The queen's is painted a beautiful lilac, and as you can see behind us, that's the king's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like brownish tone, I would say.
Yeah.
Brownish
Yeah.
mahogany tone.
There's a beautiful garden behind the Queen Pagoda that is quite peaceful and serene. We spent some time here taking in the beauty and the natural landscape before deciding to head out. And just like that, it was time to leave. It was around 5 p.m. when we left the mountain, and we had a 3.5-hour drive ahead of us. We didn't know those 3 hours would turn into 5.
We're gearing up for the...
It's starting to rain in
Yeah.
the middle of our journey, so we have to...
Well,
and it's nighttime.
Bought your poncho from 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah,
And
is this fine?
the little strap that we got from back home. Like little reflector straps.
Just so you
Because
can,
it is...
help with visibility.
Yeah. Because it is... You're looking solid.
Ready for the adventure!
Is it coming down?
A few minutes after this, my phone died, and Waseem's phone was all we had to get us to our accommodation that night. The next few hours was rain, thunder, sharp curves in the dark, witnessing an accident with a car in the ditch, and finally arriving to our accommodation with no one to check us in. Thankfully, a caretaker was on site and let us in. It's 11 p.m. and we just made it from Doi Intanon to Mae Sariang.
What was supposed to have been a 3-hour drive was, what, almost 5?
Yeah. But we took our sweet time at Doi Intanon at the Royal Pagodas. It was more than worth it. But doing the loop at night, I had never heard of that. I experienced that tonight.
Firsthand.
And there were a few scary moments.
Yeah.
But all in all, we're safe and sound. Like, you know how if you drive during the day, you can at least enjoy the scenery, the towns that you pass by. But when it's night, even though
it's the same route.
Yeah, same route, same villages, same towns, whatever, and it's safe. But then at night,
you don't know what turn you're making. You don't know if you're gonna go into a ditch, off the bridge.
You're kind of driving almost in fear because you're
Yeah.
unfamiliar with the area and it feels unknown. So you have to be like extremely careful. But what I'm gonna do is I am going to write a detailed blog post of our time doing the loop.
Yeah.
Day 2 has been successful, and let's see how the rest of the loop goes.
Yeah.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And wherever you go, don't forget to wander.
Catch you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Hey, why are you sitting in the middle of the road? You know what? I think he's getting comfortable. I think you should walk away. See? Yeah. Now it's getting up.
Come.
Yes. Okay.
Happy?